the studio in the Office of Student Media at George Mason University. It's the Mason Cable Night Show with Cody Borden. With tonight's guest, the GMU Disney Club. Here's your host, Cody Borden.
Hello everybody and welcome to the Mason Cable Night Show. After a long winter break, we are finally back for some spring episodes. The president of the newly formed GMU Disney Club, Marina Li, will be joining me right here in the studio in just a little bit. Now, I think one of the best things about Disney movies are the songs and the music. And of course, there's no better place to listen to music than right in your car. So I had Marina and fellow Disney Club member Imran Pasha join me in my commute to class for some carpool karaoke. Check it out. Thank you all so much for joining me on our commute to class.
Absolutely.
Now, you guys are actually our first guest of the spring semester. So that's super exciting. Now, how do you guys want to get into the song? Should we just dive in? Just go in for a song?
And now, we invite you to relax. Let us put up a chair and the dining room proudly presents
Your dinner.
Your dinner.
Our guest.
Be
Our
our
guest
guest.
puts our service to the test. Tie your napkins around your neck, Sherry, and we'll provide the rest. Oh, screen.
Why we all
I think great stuff. It's delicious. Don't believe me? Ask the dishes. You can sing, they can dance. After all, this is France, and the dinner here is never second best. Go on and fold your menu. Take a glance, and then you'll
be our guest.
yes. Oh, be our guest. Disney's making a whole bunch of remakes. They've recently made what? The Jungle Book. They made
Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast.
About to have Aladdin.
Yes, they're about to have
Yes.
Aladdin and The Lion King.
And also Dumbo.
Also Dumbo.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So what's y'all's opinion on these live action remakes?
We were actually talking about it earlier. I
Uh-huh.
really like them just because I'm a hardcore Disney fan.
Yeah.
And they make me happy. But you...
I'm more I think live actions, it really depends on what film it is.
Mhm.
I think
Yeah, I can see
it's
that.
kind of for me, some things are meant to be more just animated.
Mhm.
And then when you kind of translate it over to something realistic, it kind of takes away that magic you got with the Disney movie a bit.
Yeah.
Just for me. So I think in some cases, yeah, you can have a live action and look great. I think the Jungle Book live action is pretty good.
Mhm.
But I'm not sure about the other ones. We'll just have to wait and see how it is. But
Yeah, I haven't seen any of the remakes. I'm definitely gonna see The Lion King though, because that was one of my favorites growing up. So I just want to see what they're gonna do. Plus the cast is amazing with Beyonce and Donald Glover. No one's saying do this. No one's saying be there. No one's saying stop that. No one's saying now see here. We gonna do it all my way. I think it's time that you and I arrange the heart to heart. Kings don't need advice from little hornbills for a start. This is where the monarchy is headed. Count me out of service, out of Africa. I wouldn't be about getting wildly out of wing. Oh, I just can't wait to be king. Now, this song, it's kind of funny. I don't know if you've ever done this. I might ruin this song for you right now. But if you think of it in a sexual way, it's super weird because they're talking over, sideways, and under, and then they're hold your breath, it gets better. It's super. Let's just listen to it.
Wow.
But it's beautiful at the same time. I can show you the world. Shining, shimmering, splendid. Tell me, princess, now when did you last let your heart decide? I can open your think are the best Disney sidekicks? Like, you have the main character, who's obviously very important, but you also have that key sidekick that's, like, perfect.
Oh, I got it.
Those two
Baymax.
lines. Okay.
Baymax? That's a
Baymax.
very good answer.
Baymax to Hero, always.
Oh my god.
Always. That's a dynamic duo right there.
Who else? Do we have Buzz Lightyear?
Buzz Lightyear to
Is very
Woody.
good. Mike Wazowski. Mike Wazowski.
Oh my God, I love
You
Mike.
forgot to file your paperwork. Mike Wazowski.
Genie, obviously.
Genie, yes. Mushu.
Yeah, Mushu to Mulan is pretty
Mushu
good.
from Mulan is amazing. Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. Did they send me daughters when I asked for sons? You're the saddest bunch I ever met. You can bet before we're through, Mister, I'll make a man out of you. Tranquil as a forest, but on fire within. Once you find your center, you are sure to win. You're a spineless, pale, pathetic lot, and you haven't got a clue. Somehow I'll make a man out of you. Catch my breath, say goodbye to those who knew me. Or was I fooling school for cutting gym? This guy's got scared to death. Yo, you hit that. That was amazing. Swim, be a man. We must be swift as the coursing river, with all the strength of a great typhoon, with all the strength of a raging fire, mysterious as the dark side of the moon. How do Disney movies make the world like a better place in general?
That's a deep question.
That is a deep question, but like,
Tough question. I think maybe with Disney movies, the thing is like, they're like they're obviously the most uplifting and like positive movies, and then they carry like the most common morals within them. So when you combine the two, it's kind of like this really good equation that like everyone, like, you know, that shared the happiness and the magicalness of Disney movies. Like they all agree on it, and I think that's like what's really important is that like Disney is a part of many people's hearts growing up. So I think that's like the main thing, just those two things combined.
And I feel like, especially Pixar, they're really good at like the moral stuff, because especially
they hit your heart, man.
yeah, and then like they have like a lot of quotes that just really inspiring, like Dory, like just keep swimming. And, like Inside Out, like talking about how you shouldn't lose your innocence, and then like emotions are very, very important for your life, even sadness. You don't have to be happy all the time, but then it's really good to have all the emotions combined into one.
So like Disney movies just like make you feel stuff, and like it helps you, even in like the simplest way. Like these magical characters like help you understand what it's like to be human, even though it's like a talking elephant or a dancing bear or something. Earth is just a dead thing you can claim, but I know every rock and tree and creature has a life, has a spirit, has an air. Think the only people who are people who look and think like you. But if you walk with footsteps of a stranger, you'll learn things you never knew. Have you ever heard the wolf cry to the blue corn moon, or ask the pretty bobcat why he rings? Can you sing with all the voices of the mountain? Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? Can you paint with all the colors Welcome back to the Mason Cable Night Show. I'm joined now by the president of the GMU Disney Club. Please welcome Marina Li. Marina, how are you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. When did the GMU Disney Club officially become a registered organization?
So we became official in the middle of last semester. So we're still like a fairly new club, so not a lot of people on campus know about us, but we're trying to kind of build a presence online.
That's what this is for. What inspired you to start the club?
So I've been a huge Disney fan all my life, and I watched a lot of YouTube videos about Disney challenges and stuff, and one day I just thought to myself, I wish I could do like those challenges in real life. So I thought to myself, maybe I can start a club to get people on campus to do those little games with me. So I started the club.
That's so exciting. Now, on Get Connected, you have a bio, and on the bio there's this quote. I don't want to mess this up, so I'm going to read it. It says, "Disney isn't just for kids, it's for adults too, especially those who are transitioning into adulthood and are feeling lost at times." So with that quote, what is like the value that college students can get from Disney movies, even though they're not like little kids anymore?
I really love that question, actually. So I actually did a whole presentation on how like Disney has an impact on adults. So basically, I think the magic about Disney is no matter how many times you watch Disney movies, like every single time you watch it, you're going to get something different out of it every time. So for example, when you watch it as a little kid, you might only focus on like the storyline and just like entertainment purposes only. And then when you're an adult, maybe even have your own kids, you might be able to pick up things from Disney movies that can help with your parenting. So that's really cool. And I think going back to college students, I think college students, because they're in this really weird transitional stage of their life, like transitioning from childhood to adulthood, they're going through a lot of things in life, maybe academic, social, financial, career stuff. And then a lot of the times they overthink things and think things are very complicated when it's not. And I think Disney movies, especially Pixar movies, they have the ability to kind of make things seem more simple in life and kind of show how, like, basically show the beauty of life and how innocent people and life can be.
What events do you have planned in the future for the GMU Disney Club?
So we have a lot of ideas coming up. So it's mostly revolving around like game nights and stuff at the beginning of our club history. So it's gonna be like guess the song challenges, finish the lyrics challenge, trivia nights, karaoke maybe, and then just basically some movie nights even.
That's super fun. Do you have like a ballpark of when like the first event's going to be?
So because our club is fairly new, I'm still trying to recruit more people on like the e-board and then get things started. But I think our first event's probably going to be maybe like 3 weeks from now.
Cool. Stay tuned and be on the lookout for that. How can people join the club?
So we have different social media pages. We have the Facebook page, which is GMU Disney Club, and then we also have an Instagram page. So if you really want to like get involved in the club, you can just shoot us a message or just stay tuned on our posts when we like post and promote our events. And if you do want to participate in organizing events and stuff, also you can send us a message so we can arrange something.
Cool. Now, I can't let you go without asking you this. What are your top 3 favorite Disney movies of all time?
I'm gonna cheat a little and do like a list for Pixar and a list for Disney.
Okay, go ahead. That's fine.
So for Pixar movies, my top favorite is Inside Out. It's such an emotional and deep movie. You just have to see it to understand it. And then my second favorite Pixar movie is Coco. Have you seen it?
I have not. No.
You have to go on like a Pixar binge now.
It's on Netflix, right?
Yeah,
okay,
it is.
I'll get on it.
And then my third favorite is Ratatouille.
I love
which
Ratatouille.
freaks my mom out because she hates rats. But
no.
I love that movie so much though. For Disney, my all-time favorite is Lion King. I'm wearing a shirt right now.
Yes.
Lion King. And then my second, this is really hard, but I think would be Mulan.
Should I say mine?
You should.
Okay. Oh my.
I really want to know.
This is a hard question. I would say no particular order because ranking things are hard.
I know.
Lion King, Up. I'm gonna forget one. Probably Toy Story. I literally watched that movie so many times when I was a kid, like over and over again. Thank you, Marina. Thank you for being here. And thank you for tuning in. Be sure to follow the GMU Disney Club on all their social media and stay on the lookout for all their events and all the magic that will be happening in the future. Marina, thank you so much.
Thank you.